What about you? You're very welcome. Thank you for coming along. Special thanks to my little band of Patreon subscribers who keep this all going. God bless you, one and all. May great things happen to you and your families. Now. The 20th of March, seemingly, was World Kindness Day. They've got a day for everything now, haven't they? Kick your dog day. Doesn't matter what, there's a day for something, and a ginger day. There's a day for everything. I swear to God, it's amazing. Anyway, a Belfast journalist, well, he decided to do an experiment to test just how kind the people of Belfast are. And this is the experiment he did.
Today is World Happiness Day and also sees the publication of the World Happiness Report, which this year says that places where people think strangers are generally kind, the sort of people who would return a lost wallet, well, those places tend to be happier than places where they don't believe in the kindness of strangers.
So I'm deliberately mislaying 10 wallets across Belfast, each with a note asking to call my number if found. So how many of our 10 wallets do you think will prompt a phone call? Are you more pessimistic than you need to be about the kindness of strangers? The academic guru of lost wallets says most people are, and that seriously damages community well-being.
So you drop wallets, see how many are returned. Then you compare it to what people think is the case, and it turns out wallets are returned twice as often as people think, or more. And if we could make them believe that it really was all the time, they'd be much happier.
Where did you find it?
Wallet finders across Belfast have started calling me.
Well, you're very kind. Why did you return it? You could have just taken the money.
Because that would have been nice to do, so we just decided to phone you.
Just an honest person. It could be me, lost my wallet, or any of my kids or anything. It's nice to be nice.
Very kind of you.
I'm only glad you're here to receive your wallet back again.
So I dropped 10 wallets on the streets of Belfast. So how many do you think were offered back to me by kind strangers? Well, the answer is all 10.
Now, you know me, so you will not be surprised if I take a somewhat more cynical and realistic view of this heartwarming tale. For a start, I would point out that the wallets were dropped in central Belfast, which is covered with more security cameras than the walls around the White House. I'd suggest if some of those wallets had been dropped where I grew up, then the outcome would have been slightly different. Now, admittedly, there would have been a phone call from whoever found the wallet to the journalist, inquiring as to where they lived so the wallet could be returned in person. Having given his address to this kind person, he would have subsequently found that his home had been burgled and his car stolen. And I'm not a complete cynic. There are some decent people. But again, I'd ask this other question. How many would have returned the wallets if they'd contained not £10, but £1,000? Do you get my chain of thought here? Wee bit of realism here. Now, in conclusion, my advice to you all would be continue to believe in fairies and angels and the kindness of strangers. By all means, continue to believe in all those things, but keep an eye on your valuables at the same time. I'm telling you, keep an eye on your wallet and your watch and your handbag. Just keep an eye on them.
You'll do nothing. You hear me? You'll do nothing.